In 20 years, how do you see Nigeria in 20 years to come? A better place or worse? Because I believe for a fact that most women that are shouting about abusive marriage, actually went into their husband's house with the facts of my mother was abused in her home. That's why they are ready for any man who is going to abuse them. They didn't ready themselves into going into a positive marriage, understanding their husband is different from their fathers. Yes, because come to think of it, you are listening or watching so many videos, both from the overseas and Nigeria. But there is one thing you fail to understand. Your future was determined by your past because you lived in an abusive home, probably. Now, if you are actually doing this in social media, social media never dies, you know. Your children will do worse than you will or than you have. And then tomorrow, then you are old, you're looking back and like, "Ah, man, I was so foolish." You now tell your child, you don't have to do this. Your child will remind you with the videos you're doing today. Even if it is not a video, your child will remind you of the things you did in front of him or her while he or she was growing up. So be mindful of the things you do in the presence of these children. Actually, if you're having an issue with your husband, normally no one should know about it, but your bedroom, yes, you talk about it with him. Now, there is a difference between correcting your husband and controlling your husband. You need to remember that. You check the next episode, I'm going to talk about it. If you want a better home for your children, you have to start by creating a better childhood for them. You don't quarrel in front of them. You don't do shits in front of them. You act like a holy woman in front of them. Trust me, it is so crazy, so heartbreaking to see your parents fighting and quarreling in front of you. It can scatter your childhood. Please, parents, be careful. Please.